Let's talk about two English stalwarts, Stuart Broad and James Anderson. You faced them quite a lot through your career. What are your thoughts on them being left out of the touring English side?
I was shocked, to be honest. If Broad and Anderson want to keep playing, and they bowled very nicely in Australia. Across the board, England bowled a tiny bit too short. They bowled probably a metre too short, and that did surprise me with Broad and Anderson in the 3 tests that they did play each. That even with the brand new ball, they were just a tiny bit short. Where the Australians were always getting the English to defend off the front foot. So I can see why English cricket and the selectors are a little bit frustrated they weren't able to have the same impact from a bowling perspective as the Australians did. But what I saw with the other English bowlers, really outside of Mark Wood was brilliant. He just puts everything on the line every single ball, which is what you want to see. It's exciting to be able to see a fast bowler steaming in, bowling good pace, challenging the batsman. But Ollie Robinson was good, and I know he looks like he bowled very nicely in English conditions, but are the next sort of breed of English bowlers coming through better than Broad and Anderson right now? In my eyes, no. So I would have been picking him. And knowing that they only played 3 test matches each as well, like why in the world Broad didn't play the first test match at the Gabba, it just blows me away. And then why Anderson was rested for the first test match as well. There's just seemed like there's a bit of stuff going on there, which was very surprising. And then Broad and Anderson don't get picked in the next test tour. So hopefully they sort it out quickly, because the last thing you want is a calibre of Broad and Anderson sort of having to retire of their own accord and not been able to finish off on their own terms, because they certainly have been so good to be able to warrant that send off.